Today's project is going to be so much fun and so easy, and y'all, it is so addictive. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. Low cost, quick, easy, fun. That's the name of the game today. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at what it is I'm talking about. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Today's project is going to be one of those economical projects that you can do for under $1. Very simple, very minimal supplies, but a very big and impactful project in the end, because this is what we're going to be using today, and we're going to take it and we're going to make an envelope. You guys have seen me make envelopes a lot on the channel. Today is a different sort of envelope because we're going to take an envelope that is also a card, and it's going to be so simple to do but so beautiful. We just open it, and here on the inside we have the message attached, and this just folds, and then we can seal it. This is so stinking cute and so easy to do, but look at how cute this is. I really think that this is one of those things that anyone who gets it is going to love it. I also think that it would make a great gift idea. Make up about a dozen of these, create a cute little box, put them in the box, and give them as a gift. Items like this are gift ideas. We normally don't think that they are, but they really are, especially for someone who might be homebound or someone who likes sending handmade items, but they don't consider themselves to be creative. So look at crafts like this in that way. A lot of times when we make projects on the channel, I'll get comments, I don't know how I would use that. Well, there are always ways that we can use the things that we make on the channel, and gift giving is definitely one of those ways. And if you're doing craft fairs, why not give it a try on your table? You just never know. So I'm going to show you how easy this is to do right now. So I have printed an 8.5 by 11 double-sided sheet that I am going to cut to 8.5 by 8.5. And y'all, this pattern is from the coffee collection that I have available on my website. Both the stripe as well as this beautiful floral here are from that collection. And my website will be linked in the description box below if you're interested. 8.5 by 8.5. Here's what we're going to do. Let's take this, whichever side you want to use, and match it once on the diagonal. Follow that point and just crease right there in the middle. Then we turn it and we match the other diagonals. So just get them matched and then just follow it and crease. And what you're going to end up with here in the middle, it'll look like an X. You can't really see it, but there is like an X this way and this way where the two creases meet. So now here comes the easy part. We're just going to take one point and just match it to the center of that crease, or the center of the X, and let's crease. And then we'll turn it. We'll take this side and just match it like that. So you see how I just have these two butting against each other, not overlapping. And then we crease. And now we turn it, and we're going to take this piece and we're just going to fold it up like this. Now how far you fold is going to be completely up to you, but you want to make sure that it extends just a little bit beyond these side points here. So you see how that point is right there in the middle? That's what you want. And then we'll turn it. We'll fold over this piece so that it's overlapping this piece just a little bit. And then I'll crease. So now I have a functioning envelope that I can open like this. So what I like to do is here in the corner where we've done those folds, you will have these little triangles. I'm just going to go in and cut mine out. Now you don't have to do that. I just feel like it folds better when I remove these. And now we have a nice foldable envelope. We need to measure it so that we can get the size of the paper that we need to cut. So everyone's envelope size will be different. My envelope here is a 6 by 5 1/8. So my envelope is 6 by 5 1/8. And I'm just going to reduce everything by 1/4 of an inch here. So I'll make it 5 3/4 by 4 7/8. That'll be for the chocolate piece. And then I'll do this piece on top. Again, I'll reduce it by 1/4 of an inch. That's going to make it 5 1/2 by 4 5/8. So those will be our mat sizes that we will need. So I'm going to cut my first mat size at 5 3/4 by 4 7/8. Then my second mat will be cut at 5 1/2 by 4 5/8. So now I'm going to bring in my tape runner and just add some tape to this top piece. And we will put it on the larger mat. And now I'll add some tape to the larger mat. Take the larger mat and put it inside like that. A very simple way to create a card and an envelope all in one. So now I'm just going to do some very simple decorating to this. I have these stickers. I just went through my stash and pulled out some stickers, and that is what I'm going to be using. So I have this one that we're going to place right there. Not going to take a whole lot. Then I'm going to take a sticker from my Celebrate Life sticker pack. This one is from Hobby Lobby's Paper Studio Collection, $5.99. When they're on sale at 40% off, that is when I buy these. So basically, I'm going to take this one that says Cherish Each Moment and try to get it centered on here. Of course, it won't be straight, but I think that that looks pretty cute and pretty upscale. So now I'll take these sticker packs that I get from Hobby Lobby, which are from the Agenda 52 collection, but it's Paper Studio as well. So when the Paper Studio is 40% off, that is a great time to go in and grab some of these items and have them in your stash. So I am just going to take a couple of these. We're going to put one right here. I'll take the other one and we'll put it right there, looking cute already. And then I'm going to take this one and we'll put it right here. And this one, and we will put it right there. And y'all, that is all that I'm going to do with this. Now I can close this because everything that I've put on the inside is flat. If you add anything with some dimension, then you might have a problem getting this to close. So then what I'm going to use are some sticker seals that I have. They look like wax seals, but they're not. They're just stickers. and I will seal that closed with this wax seal, or I can take just a little bit of glue, put it right there, and seal the entire thing. Now, one cute way that I would recommend mailing this is in a plastic cellophane bag. I found out a few years ago that the USPS does allow you to mail items in those cellophane bags. They just need to be secured so that nothing gets caught in the machinery. If you're outside of the US, you might want to check with your local postal authority to see if they do that as well. But if you want to mail this, then of course you can put some shipping labels here on the front. And I would just make sure that I have this part nice and tight. But if you're going to hand this off to someone, then definitely putting that seal on there is really all that you need. So I am going to bring my first one back in so that you can see just how gorgeous these are. You just saw how easy they were to make, but I think that they are absolutely delightful, and I think that anyone that you give this to would be happy to have it. So quick and easy, inexpensive. You can make up a whole bunch of these. Your sizing might be different depending on how you do your fold, but overall, if you start out with an 8.5 by 8.5, you're going to end up with something in the 5 by 6 range when it's finished, and that's exactly what we have here. This one is 5 by 6. This one is 5 by 6 and 1/8. Close enough for me. Look at this, real quick. We can take these, stack them like this, and tie them off with some crinkle seam binding and hand them off as a gift to someone. There are so many ways for us to be able to give meaningful gifts or words of encouragement that don't break the bank. You don't need all of those things that are out there to be able to create something simply beautiful and simply precious. So I hope that this video has been an inspiration to you, and I do hope that you have enjoyed watching it. I have enjoyed having you here with me. If you have enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and this is how we do it, and I would love to have you subscribe. So hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful handcrafty friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.